on live. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't have a section that's just for streaming. It's like you have to find it within some other menu that I forget what it's called, and I can't ever find it.
Yeah, I mean, I've never attempted to stream, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've never attempted to stream, so.
Well, I can see that it's
Yeah.
live.
Alright, well, it looks like the audio is working.
Yeah, I mean, I've never attempted to stream, so.
Well, I can see that it's live.
Alright, well, it looks like the audio is working.
Are there like things we can't say, like on Twitch?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm sure we can't be just like overtly, massively racist. I don't think
I
that
mean,
would be a good thing to do.
Yeah, guys. So just don't be extremely racist like you guys normally are.
That's next week.
Unless it's D&D related, we can be racist against half-orcs
Yeah.
or gnomes or halflings. I'm trying to think of what races we don't actually have.
Don't be racist against birds, please.
I would never be racist against birds. Birds are best friend.
Birds are friend, not food.
That's why I was playing with a group, one of my friend group, and we like play in person. And one of them was playing a Kenku, and the other one was playing a barbarian. But the barbarian didn't know, like, I'd never seen a Kenku before, and so he would constantly make jokes about like, oh, we can't find any food, why don't we just eat Kenku? And like he would just like nonstop joke about eating the bird.
Like, please stop talking about killing me and eating me.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
See, it still seems to be like picking up like every little thing. Like, my microphone's too good at picking up just everything.
It's be rough.
I don't want it to be like last time where you could just hear my fat ass breathing into the mic. I don't like it. Let's just turn that threshold way up and see if that helps anything.
You could do push the talk.
I could do that, but then I'd have to push a button to talk, and I'm too lazy to
That's
do
true. And then half the time you'd probably be talking and not
I'd
remember
probably,
that
yeah,
you need to
I'd
push the
probably
button to
forget.
talk.
Let me know if it's like cutting me off or something.
Okay. I mean, I hear you just fine right now.
Alright, cool. If I talk a little bit quieter, like I sometimes do, it might cut off. So, we're pretty much just waiting for spikes.
Yes, and a couple other people, I think, right?
Oh yeah, Carson, Woody. I don't know if Woody's coming. I think we might watch the football game.
Does he not have multiple screens? Or a phone? They can put it on the background or something?
Yeah, but you don't want to be distracted if you know, if you want to watch,
Yeah.
if you care, I guess, that much. Like, I
Yeah.
care, but I also don't care.
I don't really care, but I root for all Tampa Bay teams, so it's like, hey,
Yeah, well, fuck Tampa Bay.
I'm not really a football fan though, so I don't really care that much.
I only care about the Packers, that's about it.
Hola.
There he is.
Hola.
What's up?
How's everybody doing today?
Pretty
Ooh.
good.
Doing all right.
How about you?
Freaking tired.
Gotcha. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know we're missing Woody today. He told me that he was gonna be gone because he's watching the football. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's the other person missing?
Carson.
Carson. Okay. Did Carson say he wasn't coming in today?
Earlier, like he was in pain.
Okay. Well, in that case, we'll plan to play without him, and then if anything changes, we can always put them in the story. Give me 1 second. I'm just getting something set up here.
I could call him real quick to make sure he is, to see if he's actually gonna play or not today.
That would be the courteous thing to do.
Yeah, let me call him real quick.
You just say we tied up Woody's character in the corner because he kept trying to steal shit from everyone.
Well, you could always send Woody's if Carson doesn't come. Isn't he a rogue as well? Couldn't Woody just go look?
Yeah. So their backstory is actually that they're best friends, and seeing as Carson didn't play last week, the whole thing was that Woody was gonna go tell Carson the job and get him and introduce him. We're just saying they got stuck in traffic. Woody left to go get him, and they're taking a
It's
really long time to
busy
get
day
back.
today in the city.
We can also assume they just ran off with the money.
Yeah.
That's also something.
Oh, that rogue.
That's done. Work stops bothering me. We're good to go. So who would like to recap the previous session?
Well, I know we broke up the bar fight
Mhm.
with a half-orc something and a bunch of dickbag people. And then in the middle of that, the troll came out with the blood-sucking hummingbird-looking things. And then apparently the guy who owns the bar does fat damage, so don't fuck with him.
He's level 20.
Yeah, and then after we finished the fighting and everything, he gave us all free drinks, and then this Volos, I can't remember his last name, but brought us into the room to offer us a job to find his friend who went missing.
That's about it. That's a good recap. Anyone have anything to add?
I became a best friend with a bird.
Just real quick, Carson said that he passed out from pain this morning in the bathroom from his leg, so he's gonna take this one out.
Damn.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
not
big goofy.
That's not good. All right. Well, I think that's a great recap. We're picking up at the very moment that we ended last session. So the bar fight and everything was in the evening. It's still nighttime. Several of you guys expressed interest in kind of trying to investigate through contacts and things. Woody's character Zanfir said that he had another helping hand that he was going to recruit, and he promptly left the bar after seeing the upfront pay for him and his supposed compatriot. So he is currently off and about MIA. I'd say that around this time, it's probably about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And you've been tasked with investigating his friend's disappearance. You know his friend's name is Floon Blagmar, and he was last seen at the Skewered Dragon Inn 2 nights ago.
So let's go there.
Okay. Fish, are you going to communicate in some form or fashion that you're going that way?
Yeah. I can't. I need like practice voices because I like don't know what I'm doing right now.
It's all good. Through an intricate series of clicks and flicks and pointiness and random words,
Let's check it out.
yeah, Fish suggests that you guys head towards the Skewered Dragon Inn.
Sounds good
Boyd
by
will
me.
do his traditional grunt-in agreement.
Because
Yeah,
it is
let's go.
service with decrease.
Awesome. Is there anyone that's not going to go with the group heading towards the inn? Alright, too easy. So as the group begins to depart, the Skewered Dragon Inn is kind of in a shadier part of town towards the dock district.
I want to go upstairs and grab the rest of my stuff,
Okay.
just in case this
Alright.
turns into a longer
Excursion. Yeah,
outing than typical.
I understand. So yeah, you guys head towards the tavern in the dock district. It's located on the corner of Net Street and Fillet Lane in the dock ward. Some of you that are familiar with the city of Waterdeep know where it's located. As you guys are on the way there, what are you guys doing? It's going to be maybe a 30-minute walk or so.
I mean, I'll just kind of, for me, I'll just kind of like watch the crowds, because if this is getting into a shadier neighborhood, I don't want anyone like sneaking up on us.
Yeah.
I'm just sticking to the side of the street close to the building, just kind of trying not to make too much of a try to stay low profile, you know.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to fix my vial while not really paying attention to the crowds.
Okay.
I'm just counting my gold over and over.
Wait, it's like nighttime right now?
Yes, it's nighttime.
Okay. Yeah, so as we're walking, Aegis is just twirling his cane and, motioning to people. Oh, afternoon, friends. How do you do? Just kind of greeting everybody, kind of not getting the memo that it's supposed to be low profile.
Okay. Hoyd, make me a perception check, please, and then Harakas, make me a performance check to see how that repair is going.
I should probably open that freaking menu.
It is pretty handy.
Which one? Where is that menu again?
Oh, if you go in the top right, you click on the third tab that says Journal. It should be in the top there.
The second tab from.
Oh,
Second tab.
Yep.
This way.
You have an extra DM
Yeah.
tab.
And what type of throw did you want?
Performance.
No, one second. I clicked the wrong thing.
It's called performance in this edition, correct?
Yeah, but I didn't pull up my character sheet. I pulled up.
Okay.
One second. One more time. Where is it? Third tab. And what is it
Second
called?
tab. It's gonna be the
Second
second
tab. Yeah, it looks like a newspaper. You click on it, and it'll have the name of your character in the top. You should just be able to double click that, and it should pop up in a secondary window.
Yeah, I just have. Yeah, there's my character sheet. Oh, I have to freaking put it on core. And what do you want?
Performance.
Performance.
Okay, yeah. Hoyd, you kind of keep a look around. Nothing really catches your attention. It's just people doing humanoid things. J-Rod, you're able to fix your VL, although you're kind of tuning out the rest of the things. As you guys kind of turn the corner to go up Fillet Lane, you find yourself in a street that's been kind of sectioned off by the City Watch. Up on the cobblestone streets ahead are about a half dozen corpses with kind of tarps over them. And it seems like the guards are doing some investigative work. You see 3 people that seem to be arrested. They're manacles kind of sitting on the sidewalk. They're not really resisting arrest at this point. And you probably see about a dozen officers. When officers see you, they say, "Oh, you're gonna have to take a different path. This road's closed."
Are they outside of the Skewer Dragon, or is this just like a separate?
It's the road that so the Skewer Dragon's
Okay.
on a corner. You're gonna have to
I
kind of
gotcha.
go 1 block down, kind of make a little bit of a U-turn to get there. But this particular road is closed off.
Gotcha.
Strange.
How can I get this to be a deception check?
What happened?
Lie, I guess. Depends on what you're trying to lie about.
We are tasked by the guards to go this way, impeding our what's the word I'm looking for?
Investigation.
Not our vacation.
It's an investigation.
Yeah, impeding our investigation will be punishable by death.
Wow.
The officer kind of looks over. Make a deception check.
Yeah. Oh.
He says, "Well,
Hell yeah.
I would surely not want to hold up such a established individual as yourself, but I'm sure you have some kind of paperwork that I can look at to, ensure that you are who you say you are. It's not
Officer,
uncommon for the City Watch to work with private hands, but I can't just let you walk into an active crime scene.
Officer, we are on official business from the temple. I'm pretty sure you could just let us through. Can I roll a persuasion?
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Okay, yeah. He just says, so are you with the city guard or with the temple? Your story's not adding up. If you keep trying to pass, I'm going to have to arrest you on obstruction of justice.
I'm
We've got work to do here.
I'm gonna walk off
Take
to
an
the.
alternate path.
I'm gonna walk off to like the side a little bit and then just make like a loud explosion sounding noise. That's a distraction. Because
Okay.
I'm sure I've heard an explosion before.
Wait, can I can my character ask, what's your play here, friend? Because I'm fairly confident in my sneakiness.
Yeah, you're talking to Lightning's character, Fish? Or are you talking to the guard?
or PD's character for trying to deceive the guard.
Oh, I was just trying to let us go
Oh, you're
down the
just
street.
Okay, yeah. Okay. But this isn't the only way, right?
No.
Yeah, you can literally just go down a block and turn around and get there. so
Hey, you don't know.
Did we get a physical description for Floon?
yeah, he's middle-aged human male, lanky, with blonde hair.
Can we brought? How about I offer? No, if we can just go off around the block.
Well,
Just go.
All right, never mind then.
I want a question as to what happened here. 'Cause,
Can we have?
He says,
yeah, I'm gonna say, pardon me, lawman, but what's transpired in this little corner?
at this point, the guard lets out a long sigh after having to deal with so many different individuals in the group. And he goes, I'm sure you've heard about the decreased gang violence, just some murder between bandits. We've already apprehended the three gang members that killed these people. It's under control.
Good to hear. Good to hear that the lawmakers of this fine city are upkeep and taking away the bandits that ravage these towns. Thank you so much. We will be on our way. And I will tip my hat.
He nods and kind of.
This way. Let's go down the alley, or whatever, down the street, around the corner.
The roundabout way.
Yeah. As you guys take the roundabout away to enter the dock ward, tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the neighborhood in shadow at the ground level. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed out and the candles stolen, and the smell of salt air and excrement lingers as you pass by rows and rows of run-down, decrepit buildings. On the corner of Zasha Street and Phillip Lane, Zasha Street being the alternate route you guys take, you come upon two buildings, the Skewer Dragon Inn and the small simple building called Zoblob's Shop.
Zoblobs?
Zoblob, I'll spell it in the chat for you. Yep, Zoblob. The X.
Well, I believe the Skewer Dragon is our destination, my friends. But gosh, that shop. Oh, what wares could it have?
I don't know. You
I'm
guys
just-
stand at a precipice between the two, on alternate sides of the streets.
I'm just gonna start walking towards the end.
Okay. The Screw Dragon
follow.
Inn looks pretty much in ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed out. A large ship's anchor is lodged into the roof of the building. However, through the windows, you do see kind of maybe a group of maybe a dozen patrons in the small pub drinking from tankards of various size and shape. As you guys walk in, it's pretty cramped. The place is pretty full with the dozen patrons that are already in there. When you guys add another 6 people, it's you're pretty much shoulder to shoulder. No one's when you kind of come in, it's kind of like one of those dive bars you see in the movies where it's like lively and happening, and as soon as these people walk in, it just kind of shuts down. Everyone gets a little bit quiet, and everyone's kind of looking in the bottom of their cups and just kind of hanging out, having a drink.
Okay.
Would I recognize
see
any
anyone
gang
act-
members?
Make a perception check.
Yikes.
Yeah, you don't see any known gang members around here that you would have seen maybe in your like bounties list or anything like that.
Is anyone gambling, like out in the open?
Yeah, there's just kind of there's a bar, and then a small side table. It's a game that you are aware of. It's a pretty common betting game called 3 Dragon Ante, and it seems like a couple of the there's like a game in progress between 3 or 4 of the patrons.
Okay, my character can't contain himself. He's gonna go over there and participate.
Do I
Okay.
do I see anyone that I know as like an informant or something, or someone that I would think might have information?
Not here. You do have
No.
informants. You have an informant or 2 that you're kind of connected with as from your background, but in this particular establishment,
No. Okay.
no. There's a barkeep, probably the sole proprietor of the place that you could talk to. That was Billy Lou that was going over to gamble, correct?
Correct.
All right. A gruff gnome sitting at the head of the table. At first you think he's actually standing on top of a bar stool to kind of see over the table. Says, "Oi, laddie, 3 silver to enter, 3 Dragon Ante."
Okay, so how does the currency break down?
So it's 10 copper is 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold, 10 gold is 1 platinum, and no one uses Electrum because it's fucking retarded.
It's an apt description of Electrum.
Why is it even there?
It's like 13. It's some weird denomination. It's like a 13 or 26 or something. I forget what it is. It's weird though.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw
Seems
in for
unnecessary.
You said you're throwing in?
that. Yup.
All right. Roll me 3d6. Okay. So it's kind of like Yahtzee. You're trying to get either all like the same number or like a straight, like 3 numbers sequential.
Okay.
So the best hand is either 1, high number, 2, 2 of a kind, 3, straight, or 4, 3 of a kind. And there's 3 other individuals playing against you, so they're also going to roll. Boom, he has 2 of a kind, 2 of a kind, but lower, and then 3 of a
Ooh.
kind. So unless you can get 3 of a kind higher than 4s, there's no way you're going to win this hand. So you can either fold, or you can trait out any 3 of your dice. But you have to bet you have to meet the entry bet, which is 3 silver. So you have to put another 3 silver down, and then re-roll whatever dice you want to roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna fold this one.
Okay. Then one of the individuals, not the gnome had the 2 4s. An elderly human kind of takes the 12 silver on the table and pockets it. While Billy Lou is gambling off to the side, what are the rest of you doing?
I would like to approach the barkeep.
I will follow Fish.
Okay. It's not much of an approach. 1 or 2 steps, you're there. It's a very small building.
Right.
You just take 1 or 2 steps towards the bar.
I get his attention.
He looks at you. He says, "Oh, what can I get you?"
Information.
He says, "Oh, information be expensive around these parts." And one of his hands kind of taps the top of the bar as if for you to put coin on it.
I'll slide him a gold piece.
He takes it. He kind of takes a little bite of it, puts it in his coin purse, and he says, "What can I help you with?"
I'll say in one voice, "I'm looking for a man," and then change to was Volo's voice, and then like say the description of the guy.
Okay.
I forgot
Um,
exactly what he said, but
Gotcha. Yeah, he recounts tale. Yeah, he says, oh yeah, Floon and Volo been together here a couple nights ago. 2 or 3, I think. Volo left first. Floon stuck behind long enough to meet with a friend of his. And, they played some more games of Three Dragon Ante before leaving here around midnight. I did notice a couple of people followed them out of the bar after that. But from after they leave the bar, it's not my business of what happens to them.
did they mention where they may be heading?
He shakes his head no.
I'll kind of lean. Kenkus are small, right? Or not like small statue, but you're short, right?
I'm like 5 foot tall.
Okay, so I'll like lean over him. Like obviously, I could like lean over my upper old body over him and not actually like bump him because he's so short compared to me. And I'll
Yeah.
look at the barkeep and I'll be like, "Did you? I'm not gonna do a voice, but did you recognize who followed them?"
He says not particularly, but they knew they're the nefarious sort. I check. He looks left and right and kind of leans in, and he says, "I check the locals in Tarum place, down on Candle Lane. Look for the snake symbol on the door." And he kind of leans back, goes to clean, and just continues cleaning one of the mugs.
Tarim, Tarim,
Zin Tarum.
Zin Tarim.
Zin Tarum and the Xanathar Guild are the 2 big gangs that have been warring in the city. So it would seem that one of the gangs had some interest in Floon in one way or another.
I thank him for the information and his cooperation.
And we should also go to, what is that? Zalobot, whatever it is.
Zoblob's shop.
And see
Blob.
if he's seen anything when they were walking out, if
Yeah.
he was open.
Can I squeeze in another
Yeah,
dice roll?
go for it.
So, I also
I had it ready just in case you wanted to roll another one.
awesome. My character wants to say, "How about we make this a high stakes game?" and throws down a gold piece.
They chuckle and they throw down a gold piece as well. Seeing you lose the previous hand gives them a boost of confidence. Roll whenever you're ready. Yeah, you got a high 5. This guy's got 2 3s, 2 6s, and a straight. So straight is the winning right now. He's got a 1 2 3 straight.
You could
So
reroll
I-
the 2.
Yeah, re-roll the 2. Let's see what happens.
So wait, question.
Mhm.
So he has to roll what right now to win?
He can re-roll
6.
any of his dice. He wants to re-roll his 2 to try and get a high straight of 4 5 6.
Okay.
3,
I'm
4,
wondering
5.
if I'd be able to help Billy Lou by casting Silent Image and making it just seem like they're the correct dice. Is that possible?
Okay.
I like
So I
it.
can kind of fit it.
It's kind of crowded. There's a lot of ambient noise and stuff. So let's say that it would interfere enough to like maybe people won't hear you like mutter the incantation. Go ahead and I believe it has somatic components as well. So make a sleight of hand check to make sure no one sees you kind of waving your hand
Okay.
about.
Let's see if I can pull this off. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have them roll. So they have to roll a 14 or higher to notice you, and because they've been drinking, I'm gonna give them disadvantage. So they'll take the lower of these 2 rolls. 18, 14. Ooh, they just barely see you, and one of the patrons reaches out and they grab your wrist and they say, "Not in here, wizard boy. Not in here."
What do you mean, sir? I am merely. My wrist hurts. It's this walking. It's
He kinda-
the walking really hurts my wrist.
He gives you a little bit of a push, not to hurt you or anything, but just kind of shove you, maybe half a pace back. Go ahead and make the roll normally, Billy Lou.
Nice.
Yay!
Unfortunately, you cough up that gold piece as well.
they all
such is
chuckle.
my luck. So is that 1, or did I have to put down 2 for the second roll?
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, you're gonna lose 2 gold pieces, and then it's the third guy again. So it's that same elderly gentleman that won last hand won the pot this time.
This guy's too good.
Weighted dice.
All right, so yeah, my character is gonna curse it. Will is everyone else pretty much getting together to go do the next thing?
Yep, I'm waiting by the door.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bergen's
yes.
ready to hit across.
Noticing that, I'm gonna go join.
I kind of
Alright.
shrug Lulu and say, "Sorry, my friend. I tried."
I appreciate the effort, but such is my luck.
So you guys cross the store. This store is in a little bit better repair than the bar. It's a little bit of a bigger building as well. As you kind of peer inside, a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door. This entire shop is painted purple. Every shelf, table, bench is dyed a deep violet color. And as you enter, an old hairless gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wears kind of purple robes, and he is kind of smoking from a pipe, and he exhales the same kind of lavender-scented smoke, and he says, "Hail and well met. Come and browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world." He takes another long drag from his pipe. And kind of looking around the shop, it's just full of oddities and various trinkets.
I say, "Hello, friend. What's your handle?"
He says, "My name is Zoblob."
Zabla. Pleased to meet you. Aegis Benedict.
"Pleased to meet you, sir."
Say, what wares do you have for sale?
He says, "Many a thing, many curiosity and curios, some rarer than life itself, others not so much, but still pretty cool to look at."
Very good. I shall peruse. Say, have you heard of a gentleman by the name of Floon Blagmar who are around these parts? Any word?
He shakes his head. "I've not heard of such an individual. Definitely didn't buy anything from here."
Ah, drat. Well, alright then, thank you. I shall peruse now. And then Aegis goes and starts perusing.
Roll me, the shop is quite full of trinkets. It's kind of a flea market of a shop. Roll me 1d100, Aegis, to see what catches your eye.
Okay, how do I just roll a number one dice?
Oh, in the chat, you're going to type /r space 1d100. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. Type
Try it again.
that, but without the dot in the front.
Gotcha.
'83. Okay. Something catches your eye. At first, you think it's just kind of a handkerchief of sorts, that's folded up like maybe like 2 folds, so like from a square into like a smaller square. But when you unfold it, it turns into a top hat.
Oh! Guys, you look at this. Look at this. I look at Fish and say, "What do you think, my avian adversary? Huh? Pretty cool, right?"
I just
As you press on the sides of the
glare
cap,
at
it
him.
turns back into a handkerchief.
Oh, wonderful. This is wonderful. Shopkeep, how much is this hanker hat, chief top hat thing device?
He says, 6 gold pieces. That's a rare piece right there.
6 gold pieces. Oh, you know, my hat was kind of getting a little worn out. I shall think on this. And Aegis looks at it and all and starts thinking of if he's going to spend this much gold on another hat.
Everyone else, I'm guessing, is perusing the shop as well.
Sure.
Yes.
If you would like to
Sidebar.
roll at 1d100, I can tell you what random trinket you find.
Zoblob, do you have any common items? Healing potions, perhaps?
He strokes his thin mustache. He says, I'm not the one for common things like that. My eye is caught by the rare, the unusual, the mysterious. Hoyd, your attention comes to a pair of dice made from knuckle bones, each with a skull symbol on the side that would normally show the number 6. Gordog, you find
Ooh.
a mummified goblin hand.
Interesting.
J-Rod, you find a fan that it's kind of like an oriental style fan that kind of fans out and you can fan yourself with it. But every time you close it and open it, on the face of the fan, there's a different animal, like a different kind of like drawing of an animal. Fish, you it's like a metal urn that contains someone's ashes, but you're not sure whose it is.
Sick.
And lastly, PD, you find a tiny music box that plays a random song every time you open it.
That's
Can
like,
I? What kind of knuckle bones does it look like these are?
Ooh, does it say that was on number 7? They appear humanoid, but you don't know what.
Can I ask the shopkeep what's so special about the goblin hand?
She says, I mean, do you have any mummified goblin hands? Didn't think so.
Touche.
5 gold pieces.
No.
Got a point.
but who wants that?
You never know. Waterdeep's a big place.
How much did the Vola give us at the beginning? I think I forgot to add
10.
it. It was
10
10?
gold pieces.
Oh, maybe I did then. I thought it was more for some reason. Alright, never mind.
I'll put the music box back and go stand by the door. Trinkets, it's but a flea market here.
If you say that aloud, he glares at you, only for a moment before going back to smoking his pipe.
Nothing here interests me. Let's move on. We need to find this guy.
We should ask him if he's seen anything
Isn't that the
that
first
night
thing?
they left
Oh.
the bar with the people following him. I'm not the face of the party, so I'm not gonna ask him because I'm ugly,
I just made him mad, so won't be me.
undiscerning.
Also, do we know, like, are the gangs that you were talking about of a particular race?
Hodgepodge.
All the above.
Yeah, it could be anything. They don't discriminate. They're not a racially like centered gang. There are people of various races in each of them.
So I guess I'll segue from talking to him about the goblin hand into asking him if he knows anything about the violence outside.
He shakes his head. Terrible, terrible things that. I'll be happy when it's over. It's bad for business. He smiles at you with a very almost like teeth-rotted grin.
If we walk outside, we can. It's like right there, right? The crime scene.
Yeah, the front windows of this shop. Or wait, the crime scene where you saw the guards, or no?
Is there another crime scene?
I didn't know if like you meant like the crime of like him being followed and potentially like kidnapped or something.
Oh, well, I mean
yeah,
that too, I guess.
The front windows of this shop face across the street towards the Skewer Dragon Inn. As far as the crime scene you guys came upon earlier, that would be kind of down the street from here.
Oh, okay.
So he would have definitely, if he was looking out the front, seen people leaving.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, let me ask him if he saw. Do we know the physical description of Volo?
Yes, lanky. Oh, not Volo, but Floon. We do.
Or Flynn, that's what I
Really should
Yeah,
write that
lanky, blonde hair, humanoid, middle-aged human.
But also Volo too, because we were asking where he was, and they said that he left, right?
Yeah,
I think he
Volo
left
was
before
the
Floon though.
Flo's the guy
Yeah.
that gave us the job, though.
Volo's shorter,
right.
human, well-kept, bearded mustache, wears a turban, kind of a Middle Eastern-y kind of vibe to his just demeanor, his accent, and his clothing. What we would think of in the real world as Middle Eastern.
Okay, so I'm going to ask him if he saw, yeah, I guess people leaving with Floon.
He what does he say? He says I did see someone that looked like that leaving last night.
And which direction were they headed?
He shrugs and says, "No clue."
You didn't see which direction they headed?
Nope.
Up the street, down the street.
What about the people that followed him?
Kind of fishy.
He says, "Yeah, they're going one of the directions."
Can I go outside and like kind of look for clues? Like, can I see like tracking or something? See if I can see like signs of a struggle or something. Like,
Sure.
out near the front of the inn, I guess. Like where you.
Yeah. So officially heads outside and begins to investigate just the kind of the street there.
Can I try to I want to insight check him, but I just I'm not very accustomed to a humanoids and art
Yep.
in general, but I just because this seems weird where he's just like, oh yeah, I don't know what direction they went. Oh, they just went a direction. Like it seems a
Yeah.
little odd to me.
Roll an insight check. He is most definitely either lying or reluctant to share with you the entire truth.
Bastard. What should we do about that?
Lightning, you can make an investigation as you head out to the street and investigate signs of a struggle and just the roadside itself. This is a fairly high trafficked area, so it makes it very tough to discern. You do easily find tracks of various types in various directions, but you just can't. You don't know what is a struggle, what is a rowdy, walkway on a bad side of town in the
Okay.
dockward between.
Kind of look more specifically in like the alleyways, like immediately adjacent to the area, the building.
Sure, yeah.
Or perhaps less people may have walked in.
Yeah, nothing catches your eye that would
No.
be from unusual, yeah.
Do I, with that, can I tell, is this out of a fear thing, or is it like how the barkeep was, where he's just like, oh yeah, I might know something, slide
It's
over
much
something?
it's much like the barkeep, and that's why
Okay.
you kind of rolled so high. You're not accustomed to it, but you're kind of picking up, hey, this is a lot like that guy we just
Okay.
talked to.
I'll
10
kind of
minutes ago.
pull out my coin purse, and
Okay.
I don't have the world's greatest concept of money in this world. I know that you need money, and to stay at an inn, you give them coin.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of just grab 3 gold coins, because I don't know how much information costs, because I just don't really understand it.
Okay. So
And I'll
yeah,
kind of and if Fish was here, I'd look at him and ask if this was a good amount, but since he's not, and I'll just kind of throw him across the
You
slide
saw
him
me
across
use
the
one,
thing. Oh, I guess that's true. I did see you use one. I guess I'll replicate that, because I saw you use one. So I'll
Okay.
just give him one.
he snatches it up, puts it kind of in a robe, and then points with his pipe down the road. Go down the road that way. They head down the road to the left. Candlelight.
Does it seem that he's... Okay, so... Shit. So we should go... Because now I have a feeling that the crime scene that the guards have blocked off could be related to this.
He's pointing in a slightly different direction. If that helps
Okay,
at all.
slightly different direction?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind. And it seems like he's telling the truth this time,
Yeah, he doesn't have a reason to lie to you.
after I
He
gave him
just,
money.
he just wanted something for his trouble.
Okay.
But this is the same direction that the barkeep told you to go in, down Candle Lane towards the Zintarm hideout.
It'd be fine to go check that out.
Seems to be where all the paths lead.
I just want to kind put it to the group, like the stolen candles, like the significance of that from the streetlights?
Well, does it look like they were stolen? Just the like glasses were just shattered because this is kind of a skeevy area and they want to bug people in the darkness.
Both. As you guys kind of leave the shop and you're back on the street to pointing at the you're kind of at this four-way intersection right now, and you look down where Candle Lane is, and all of them are smashed. The lampposts are smashed. The candles on the inside are still or not there, whether they're stolen or just something happened to them, except for way down at the end of the road on the left. There's one lamppost that's still shining.
Yeah, interesting. So,
Is that the Zentarum door?
is there anything else like in that direction by that particular candle of note?
It's too hard to see. That's like down the road. That's on Candle Lane. It's the direction they told you to go. 2 + 2 = 4. It could be the one they told you to look for, the building that has the snake emblem on the door.
Right.
Okay. And is Candle Lane the official name, or is that a nickname? Because
That's the official name of the road.
Okay.
Well,
So yeah, I guess why don't we go check out that way, friends?
I'm down.
That's a go.
Yeah.
Stay close. Be alert. Let's go.
All right. As you guys head down, let me fix this really quick. Give me 1 second. Some tokens.
Is there like something that would have an aversion to light?
I mean, nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, I guess some people have aversions to light, certain like creatures and stuff. But you're still in the middle of the city, so nothing crazy there.
Yeah, true.
All right. As you head down, let's get this open and this open. Okay. Yeah, the buildings on Candle Lane are so tall and lightly packed that even if it was daytime, the shadows on the road it'd be quite dark of an area. The alley is very dark, especially this time of night, as now it's pushing 11, 12 o'clock. Nearly all the street lamps have been smashed. The only light is the one up in the far left corner. As you approach, you see a warehouse with a snake symbol on the door. The street lamp post is outside of a small kind of waist-high fence that is in front of the warehouse.
The same warehouse? Or
Yep.
a different warehouse?
Same warehouse, so I think this will work. I'll bring you guys over here. I do have a map for this one. That should work. Alright, so you guys are kind of facing a warehouse. You're on the road right now. The lamppost is more or less in front of you, and there's a small yard, kind of a waist-high fence that separates you guys from the main entrance. There is a single door, like you would open and just walk in, and then there's a large door that might be used to like open and like transport like cargo through and out, and that is over over this way.
Gotcha. And then this door is the one that has the snake symbol on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, should we knock?
I believe so. That's the courteous thing, my friend.
I mean, I could always cast the mat.
Nietzsche
I have a
and-
spell that unlocks all doors.
Oh, knock.
Alright, you want to knock? We can.
So there's no any windows to this place?
It also
most-
opens all windows.
Yeah, most of the windows seem to be boarded up or otherwise kind of just planked over.
So I mean, it's just thinking out loud to the group. Like, it's safe to assume that this is where the gang's inside.
Yeah.
They probably
So,
won't much like
do
us.
we want
coming
our
over here.
presence to be known? Do we want to try to like sneak in and recon somehow?
Yeah. The description for this building, I just found it. Ramshackle 2-story warehouse. Rundown building. This warehouse stands at the back of an outer yard. It's actually a high fence, roughly shoulder high. The gate to the fence is not locked. And the building has 2 main points of entry: the front door and a large warehouse door.
And you
There's no
said
back
everything's
doors?
boarded up, so there's no way to like just get a vantage point to look inside.
Correct. There's no windows to look inside, and there's no back door. If you try, both of the doors at first do appear to be locked, but that wouldn't be unusual, seeing as it's midnight.
So I think that one or all of us should try sneaking in somehow, because obviously they don't want people in there. They don't want people seeing what they're doing.
This is a warehouse. It might just be like a storage warehouse. It's not like they're all hanging out in there. But I'm not gonna sneak very well. I'm more of a bust the door down and go in, but I'm perfectly happy waiting
Yeah.
I'm pretty good. at
while more
stealth.
sneaky people recon. But someone's gonna have to go through a door because it doesn't look like there's another entrance. Unless you want me to try to. Is there like windows on the second story that aren't boarded up?
Actually, yeah, there are. There are a
I
couple
mean, I
windows
could-
up in the second story.
Try to throw someone up there to try to grab onto one of the window ledges and look in, or try to sneak in through the window.
Yo, I like that idea. If I could use like
I could try to-
acrobatics or stealth or something.
I could also do that. I feel like I would rather just try to climb the side of the building first, maybe. If that's
Or someone can try to
possible. Does it
climb.
look
I'm
like
just
it-
offering
does
up
it-
my
does it look like
services I can
It's
do.
climbable.
Yeah.
It's a cobblestone building. It's fairly climbable.
I'm gonna attempt to.
Where is the closest window that is on the second story that's not boarded up?
The closest window, second story that's not boarded up, is going to be. It's actually going to be on this side over here.
All right, I'm gonna try to climb up there. Try to look
I'll
in.
like just kind of stand below him as like a lookout. / if he falls, he'll just kind of like fall on me and not all the way to the ground.
Okay. Make a athletics check.
For me,
No, fish, because he's climbing.
Aw,
could you not use acrobatics for climbing?
Not for this.
my
Okay.
athletics is higher, but
Oh, it is.
yeah,
Unfortunately, not quite able to.
this wall's so damn slippery.
Yeah, it's a bit slip. Maybe it rained the day before.
Could I use a python to try to like help climb, or would that make too much noise?
I mean,
Try to
yes
jab
and
into the
yes.
wall.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Normally, they're hammered into a cliff face to
Yeah.
help with mountain climbing, so you could hammer it into the wall, but it's kind of like hammering a nail. It's definitely gonna make noise.
Right.
So I could theoretically try to climb and just drop a rope down to you, and then you could finish it up while I'm just staying on the wall.
Or you could try throwing me up to the ledge. And I can grab on.
I could throw everything up to the ledge. Which would you rather?
Well, if you fall while climbing, there ain't no way that I'm gonna catch you.
That's true. All right.
If I was gonna say if let's see, Hoyd falls, I could cast Feather Fall to make sure he's chilling.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think it, I mean
reassuring.
the fall's not going to do that much damage, and I can fall up to a specific amount of feet because I have my little glider thing.
But you'd make a lot.
So actually, I
of
won't take any
noise.
damage. I'll be able to just glide down, theoretically.
But you'd make a lot of noise.
Yeah, I would make noise. How high up is the window? Would you say?
It's second story. Just imagine a normal building. It's second story up.
Okay, so I guess that'd be like
15 feet.
yeah,
Yeah.
15 feet. Here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of if I'm just trying to say like if I could like lift you up above like the super slippery part and you could get a better like grip of like because I mean if I lift you up like I would say I don't know you're like
Can you
9
like
feet
assist
off
me,
the
give me
ground.
advantage or something? Or is that,
I don't know if
I don't know
specs
if
would
that-
allow that.
Yeah, if you're gonna boost them up, I'll give them advantage.
Okay, so yeah,
I'll
I'll
try
boost
again.
you up.
Want me to roll
Okay.
again?
Yeah, roll it again.
That's better.
Yeah, so lightning, you're able to. He boosts you up. You kind of scurry up the wall. You climb. You can.
Should
you're
I
at
also
level
stealth
with the
roll?
window.
Or
Are
if
you
I'm
trying to be
gonna try
stealthy?
to, I'm gonna try to. Well, I won't be. No, I don't want to be not stealthy.
They're gonna roll a stealth then.
I'm gonna try to peek in the window. Oh, that's a little low.
Okay. Yeah, you peek into the window. It's a small room, maybe 10 foot by 10 foot. Seems to be an office of some sort.
Just
Has
see anyone
a
in there.
few tables and chairs. Nope, no one is in there.
Could I try to open the window?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Oh, okay. So I'll just open the window and I'll like kind of look back over the window and kind of give a gesture that it's clear for now.
Are you gonna climb into the window?
So I'm gonna climb in.
Okay. You're now in a small room, roughly 10 foot by 10 foot. There's no one in here. Seems to be fairly unused. It's very dusty. Tables, chairs. Used to be an office of some sort.
Is that the only door?
Yep, only one door into this room.
Is there anything on the tables that look like could be of interest?
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Completely
Alright.
cleared out.
Alright, I'm gonna try to. Is there any like holes? Is like keyhole in the door I can look through or something? Or is it just solid?
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
So you make a perception. Wait, are you on the map? Are you talking about here?
Yeah.
It's just a rat. I don't know why they put rat tokens on. But that's part of the flavor text. It's
Okay.
very dirty.
I was like, what the hell is
rats,
that?
Rats scurry around as you enter. Okay, we don't really need those tokens unless you plan on hitting some 1 HP rats.
No.
Do we get EXP?
I level up.
Perception, you don't see anything from the room beyond.
Alright, is the
It's
store unlocked?
fairly dark. Yeah, it's unlocked.
I'm gonna try to open it then.
Okay. Everyone back on the street level. Lightning has entered the building.
guess
It's
I
been up there maybe
can-
5 minutes or so.
There, I guess.
Shall we enter, friends?
So I'm more than happy to lift more people up if they want to try to climb in, or I could try to like throw a rope, the rope I have up to fish, and fish can tie it around something if there is something, and then people can climb up the rope.
Okay. Well,
Whatever you guys
said
would
that,
like to do.
Let me. I want to knock on the door and try to make a distraction. That way, if there is any noise made in the back, nobody goes to look.
Okay.
I will accompany Bergen just in case it hits the fan.
Okay.
Just on the
We'll go
side.
with fish.
All right.
So I'll take out my alms box and knock on the door.
All right.
Did fish throw down a rope or
No,
I'm
I
not
just went in.
sure.
only throw me up?
Or you could try to climb. I could lift you up and have you like try to climb up the same way we did him.
Yeah, well, I'll try to climb. What was that? Athletic?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Unfortunately, even with advantage, actually no, it's DC 10, so you are good.
It's just a little rocky.
It's fairly easy, especially with him boosting you up. You're able, Harakas, to get up into that same room over here where lightning was, or fish was.
I'm gonna gesture to him to be quiet, but that it's also clear.
Billy Lou, which way are you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here just because I'm a little banged up. I don't want to fall trying to climb up there.
Okay.
I'd
What's-
catch you.
What's in this room that I'm in now?
That room seems to be a bigger room. If the previous room was an office, this might be some kind of break room. Much of the imagine just an office building that like
There's like an
that no
abandoned
one's
office
used
building.
for like 5 years or more. It's just dusty. Whatever parchments and things are there have started to begin to rot. Rats scurry around the floor eating the rotting parchment. Tables and chairs seem to be not affected by any rot. It hasn't been that long, but just an office.
gonna enter the room Fish is in.
Okay.
I wanna see what's. I wanna look through this door.
Harakas, make a stealth check for me.
Okay.
This is going to be another office.
Second, my character sheet went down again. And now it doesn't want to load. There it is.
You can open it up into a. Oh, if you don't have 2 monitors, that might not help. But into a separate like pop-out window,
That's what I
so
do.
you don't have to like cycle between the 2.
Delta 4.
Okay. Alright. But from up above, you guys hear, there's several walls, separating you, but below you hear the knocking on the door.
Can I put like my ear to the floor or something to see if I can hear anything below me?
Sure, make a perception check.
God.
Unfortunately, the only thing you hear is Bergen's knocking. There's nothing else going on.
What is going on here? Can I open this door and go into this office and look around to see if there's anything that could be useful?
Make a investigation. You do find one thing. It's a piece of parchment, but you notice it's a little bit different. It's a paper bird.
Like an origami bird.
Yep, I'll show. I think I can show this to just you.
This is just like blank. Like
There should be a thing now in your journal where your character sheet is, I think.
journal.
Like the thing you go to click on before
The
you open your
newspaper
character
thing?
sheet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I see it.
You see one that says paper bird?
Yeah, I got it.
Is the text below the picture there, or no?
Yeah, I see it. After you
Oh.
write a message 50 words or fewer on this magic sheet of parchment and speak the creature's name, the parchment magically folds into a paper bird and flies to the recipient of whose name you uttered. The recipient must be on the same plane of existence. Travels to within 5 feet of the intended recipient by the most direct route, whereupon it turns into a non-magical inanimate sheet of paper. Does that mean that didn't get to who it's supposed to get to?
So this one you recognize as it being a paper bird is unused. So it is still you're able to write on it and use the item as if it's not. There's
So
only one.
I hadn't sent it
but,
yet.
Mhm.
Can I? Does it look like it has words on it? Can I like unravel it and?
Yeah, it's
read it?
completely unraveled. It's brand spanking new. It has not been used.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well, I'll just take it then.
Okay.
Let me add it to my inventory.
So in addition to my collection.
Could be useful later. All right. Well, nothing pertaining to the investigation, I guess. So we'll go to the other door.
We're gonna go through this door.
Another office. This time, this one looks a little bit different set up. Maybe a receptionist's desks or something like that. There's a large window here in the backside, and then there is a door with a window in it. And through the window, you can see the almost like the warehouse, the main warehouse floor.
I'll check
members of
what's
the
in the
pro-
room.
Okay, members on the ground level, they've been up there maybe 10 or 15 minutes now.
No one responded to the knocking door.
No one's responded to the knock at the door. In this room, make an investigation, Harakas. Nothing really catches your eyes, just random paperwork. Seems to be pretty normal stuff you'd find in a warehouse.
I look to the other, if I can, I look to the other guys on the ground floor and say, well, I think this is our cue to head on in there, fellas.
Yeah, the knock went unanswered, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's a bust down the door time.
Bust it down, baby.
Alright, the door is locked. Who's trying to bust it down?
I will just give it a shoulder.
Okay. Roll a. Where's it at?
Does Willy Lou have the spell to unlock doors?
I don't think I have any.
I have that spell.
Oh, Joe has the spell. Gotcha.
If you're wanting to break the door down, you can just give me an athletics check. Oh yeah, you just tackle it and it falls off the hinge, breaks off the hinges. Kaboof! A thin
Hell
film of dust rises from the ground where the door impacts, and unlit warehouse exterior becomes visible to you, or interior, excuse me. 1 second. I need to do one thing. Boom. There we go.
Hearing the door fall, I will move over there as well.
Okay. You guys see Hoyt as he comes around. Peering in the initial entryway, you can see boxes kind of stacked about and not much else.
Assume we enter.
Yeah, I can go in first if you guys want.
Does it look like
Yeah, I'm running right
anybody's
there
been
with you.
here recently?
Make a investigation to see if anyone's been here recently. No, it looks. I mean, you can see some footprints, but they're kind of dusty. It could have been recently. It could have been a longer time ago.
Something's not right.
Harakas and Fish now in this receptionist room. Through the window, you can kind of see the area out and below. So I'm gonna reveal that to you as well.
Yeah, we don't see anyone or anything moving.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
Did he take the door off the hinges, or did he just break the door, like the lock open and it's still on the hinges?
I'll say it's still on the hinges. That might have been a
Okay.
little bit too crazy.
Can I like close the door behind us,
Sure.
just to like if a passer like a sentry comes and looks, it doesn't look like someone's
Yeah.
broken into their warehouse?
It's a little ajar. You have to kind of fiddle with it to get it kind of locked back closed. But
Yeah, I don't want the necessarily a lock. I just want the like
Yeah.
from quick glance to look like it's
Yeah.
closed.
it's closed. It's closed.
Okay.
And now that you guys are in there, I'll have your more to the crew on the bottom.
Yeah. And we don't. Do we hear anything? Like obviously, like like our footsteps and stuff, but like anything else in the building.
Yeah, I think you would probably hear the group above and vice versa at this point.
Okay.
As you know, Lightning Fish and Harakas kind of exit the room and go onto the scaffolding above. So the first floor is obviously on the left, second floor on the right. You guys can kind of see that stairwell is the common feature, kind of let you know where's where. We kind of wave to each other.
Mm.
There's a bunch of boxes. Can we like walk around tapping on them?
Yeah. So in this room, tables and chairs have been carelessly tossed to the floor. What you're probably gonna do before tapping on these boxes is once you enter into here, you see that not only are there boxes everywhere, there's corpses of about a dozen people on the floor,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Corpses.
thrown about. It seems
Or is
to
it just
be,
kind of everywhere?
yeah, it's pretty much everywhere in the longer rectangle area. So not in the side area where you guys first entered, but over here where you guys are entering now, Billy, Lou, Bergen, and Hoyd. About a dozen people. Most of them armored, rapiers, daggers lying on the floor.
Does it look recent or old?
Definitely recent.
Can I just want to like I don't necessarily want to investigate as like a role. I just want to look at the bodies and see if any of them are our missing person.
No, none of them really catch your eyes.
I mean, I don't care
5.
about dead bodies or stuff on the dead body, so I'm just looking for our person.
Nope, none of them really catch your eye. 5 of them are wearing various things with snake emblems, and 7
That's what I was gonna ask.
have eye emblems.
So like both gangs have casualties and there's no survivors.
Well, there could be survivors.
Is there anyone
sure,
that
sure,
doesn't
we
have
check.
an emblem on them?
That's dead? Nope. From that, up, are you coming down the stairs? Up there, you won't be able to tell.
Oh.
If you're
I want to stay up here for now.
okay. Yeah. Look down there. They don't see anyone, and they're kind of. I'm assuming everyone is where their character tokens are at the time that they're investigating. So not all the bodies are in like a one square. Like the bodies are strewn throughout the warehouse. From there, they can see that the bodies mainly are gang members, though.
And can we double check to make sure they're dead?
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say.
Sure. The ones nearest you are dead. You're gonna have to walk deeper into the warehouse to check the bodies in the back. But everyone, it seems that the blood is liquid. It hasn't dried. It seems to be fresh. You can smell it. They're fresh kills.
I'll kind of head into this corner up here.
Okay.
Is there any dead bodies on this top catwalk area? I'm guessing that's what this is.
Nope. Top catwalk is clear. Billy Lou going that way. Boxes are more kind of stacked up there.
So does it look like they killed each other? Like it was a fight?
Yeah, most definitely was a fight.
There's nothing like abnormal about what kind of wounds they have.
Mm-mm. Birkin and Hoyt, both of you guys make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
I'm great at those. Oh, okay, that turned out a lot
He is,
better.
Alright, you guys both dodge as you guys kind of walking through the stacks of boxes. 2 crates each just happen to try and fall on you guys.
Can
You're each
I
able to kind of sidestep and
see what happened since I'm like standing on the edge of the catwalk right above them?
yeah, you're able to see what happened. Hiding in some boxes, to your surprise and to everyone else's surprise. Wait, isn't that gonna work because they're there too? 1 second, I'll move you guys back. What is it? No, let me do that. Oh, that's why. There are some Kinku hiding in the boxes. They've tried to push crates down on top of Bergen and Hoyd, and as they jump off the boxes, they draw short swords, and it's a fight. I need everybody
Do I
to
recognize any of them?
click on your token and roll initiative. It's hard to tell. Like, you can see them, but much like you're hooded, they're hooded as well.
Right.
They're wearing kind of dark leather armor. They're not exactly trying to talk to you right now.
Do they see me?
No, you were trying to be stealthy, and they're
Right.
focused. They hid because they heard the knocking, and they are preparing for people to enter through the front door. So
Where's
1,
initiative
2,
again?
3, 4.
It's up at the top next to you, or right above
yeah.
your health points.
There we go.
Awesome. Descending. Looks like the Kinku are the first to act. They begin to jump off the boxes, and they're nearest Hoyd and Bergen, so they're going to kind of approach and step in and try and fight these 2 guys. They are armed with small short swords, and they're each going to make an attack. So 2 attacks against Bergen, 2 attacks against Hoyd. A 13 misses Bergen. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Okay, you're going to take 4 piercing damage as 1 just kind of stabs you with its short sword. Over towards Hoyd. They both crit failed, and they both missed their attacks. Hoyd, it's your turn.
I would have, I guess, walked into this with some weapons drawn, but like I wasn't alert, so I guess I'd have my shield and stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to look at like the Kenkus, which I don't know they're Kenkus. I just call them bird friends.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of like I don't know that Fish is upstairs or like right above us on the catwalk. I know he's up there somewhere. But I'm just gonna like look at the Kenkus in front of me and just say like, I am friends of bird people. Don't like I don't want to hurt you. And like I'll hold my action until they actually hit me,
Okay.
and then I'll like attack them. But like I want to say that I suck at charisma. Like I have a -2, but I guess I would try to like, or I guess if I'm not doing, do they have the gang symbols on them, or does it just look like they're generic Kenkus?
Let's see if these guys have any kind of things on them. Yes, they do have gang symbols on them. They have eye emblems emblazoned on their chest pieces.
Okay.
And you would have seen Bergen get stabbed, right?
Yes, but I'm. This is more of like a me thing.
Okay.
I will just say I'll say what I said, and then I'll try to do like I'll try like to persuade them with what I said, and then I'll hold my action. If you'll let me to, if they attack me, then I'll attack them back.
Okay. Fish, you see some Kinku below attack your friends by trying to push crates on top of them and then, stabbing at them with short swords.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my bow and like kind of aim at them, but I'm gonna. What should I? I want to kind of. I'm not sure if Kenku have like how they normally communicate with each other if they haven't heard other things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna kind of like say the name that my Kenku brothers would have known me by. So it's like the sound effect.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that and then be like, I'm trying to think of what to say. Do not attack us. I am one of you. Do you know me? And then I'm just gonna hold my action. If they attack again, I'm gonna shoot them.
The two attacking Hoyd, their heads dart up to you. They kind of make a clicking sound with their beaks, and then you can see their eyes kind of adjust until they see you, and they say, "You fish! You abandon! You murder!"
I never abandon anyone.
Are you going to attack this turn?
I still want to hold my action. I want to try to talk to them.
Billy Lou, your turn.
Okay, I'm sorry. How far can I move in one?
6
movement?
spaces.
4, 5, 6. And I can like go through these boxes on the map here.
Sure.
In straight line.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go towards Bergen. I guess I'm gonna start off going straight. But yeah,
Okay.
that's as far as I get.
All right. You can, if you're not attacking this turn, you can make a double movement, or you can just stay there.
Oh, true. If I move too close, there's the possibility that they also attack me. Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am, I guess.
All right. Bergen, your turn, sir.
Oh yeah, I'm attacking the one whichever one stabbed me.
All right. Roll it up. With blood gushing out of your abdomen, you try to swing wildly at one of the dexterous Kenku. Unfortunately, they're able to dodge right out of the way.
And that's it.
Harakas. Ruckus, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Who got stabbed? Bergen?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this guy. The guy in front of him.
Okay.
Like my line of sight. And let's see. Shoot bow.
Hit.
Okay. Wait, oh. Wait, why didn't I roll for damage? I clicked the D.
Oh, you just
You
click
gotta-
on where it says it in chat.
Oh.
Alright. If the attention's focused on Bergen, Harakas, you sneaking down the stairs, you shoot one of the Kenku in the back. It lets out a loud, like a crowd croaking sound.
Can I say something out of turn, or that?
In character out of turn, or what?
Yeah, in character.
You can. Each turn is 6 seconds, so I think like our previous interaction is pretty much what's going to happen in your turn. They'll answer you on your next turn if you're trying to talk to them.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna try to address my allies to try not to kill them, basically.
Aegis.
Well,
Because I might know some of them.
I'll say. Well, all right, Avian adversary. Can I ask? I'm gonna ask Fish, if possible in the moment, if there's anything like that they're afraid of. Like, is there anything that your people are afraid of, or something that they fear most of all?
Uh,
That's kind of
I don't know.
Spikes. Is there something?
uh,
The fish that
what Spikes knows him?
I mean, not really. It's they're bird people. I mean,
the fear.
they're gonna have fears, but just as a race of fear they have, not really.
Okay. All right.
If you offer them the fly, they'll love you forever.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think-
Then, given the instruction is to not kill them, I'm going to move up to this homie right here. Yeah, CS5 to him. Then I'm gonna crack this fool over the head with my quarterstaff or my cane.
Okay. Roll to hit. 9 hits. Or sorry, no, 9 misses. I'm sorry. Wrong one.
Ah, rip.
Swing a little wide. He ducks right out of the way. Kinku. 2 are gonna attack Hoyt again.
Alright.
9 misses, but 21 hits.
Yep.
For 6 damage.
Can I use my held action?
Yep. And so can Hoyt.
Alright, fired my bow non-lethally somehow. I'm gonna aim at the one to, I feel like the one to his right I probably won't be able to see too well, but the one to his left I can probably hit.
Okay. Air skirts wide. Pwing! Sticks
Oh.
into one of the boxes.
That was a warning shot.
Hoyt also had a held action to swing at one that attacks them.
Is this only attack, or well, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm gonna go next turn. But I was gonna rage. I don't know if that if I can do that. Or is it okay? So I'll just swing at. Which one is the one that hit me?
That would be the second one, so the one to the right.
Okay, I'll hit the one, or the second one, the one to the right. The one who hit me, I will hit.
Gotcha.
Let's see, I am not raging, so that'll be that.
Hits. For 11 damage.
Oh,
Alright.
Max rolled that.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, he is nearly dead. He is hanging on to life, but about as much as Bergen is right now. Speaking of Bergen, one is going to stay on him. The other one, feeling the arrow in the back, is going to turn around and expect to see someone with a bow, but instead see Aegis there. So there's going to be one attack against Bergen, one attack against Aegis.
Did they say anything
Bergen.
to me again? Or are they just focused on fighting right now, I guess?
They're focused on fighting. They responded. Well, they didn't really respond because afterwards you said that you never killed anyone or never abandoned anyone.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really respond to that.
Bergen, I believe a 24 hits you for 8 piercing damage.
Oof. I am down.
And Aegis, an 18 hits you for 9 piercing damage.
For 9 piercing.
Yep.
That yeah, that's gonna take me down. So that's 6 hits.
Okay.
God damn.
Hoyd, your turn.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
I'm not very happy at these bird people. And then I want to. I'll attack the full health one that's next to me. Obviously non-lethally, but.
Alright. 20 hits. For 10 damage. He is up as well.
Only
But both of them are very hurt.
Let's see, and I can't do anything as a. Oh, I already used my bonus action. Never mind. Done.
Fish, your turn.
I would say surrender. I don't want to hurt you, and then fire another shot as I say I don't want to hurt you.
Okay.
The one on the left.
Alright.
God damn.
8 misses. Billy Lou Moonshine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna step one, well, kind of come around a little bit, but.
I can't bring myself
Right
to shoot
there.
these guys.
And what's gonna be more advantageous for me? If I attack with my short sword non-lethal, how does that change it?
Right, basically, instead of killing them, you just knock them out. That's the only thing that changes. It's more, do you want to kill them, or do you want to? You do the same damage, it's the same to hit, so the numbers don't change, just the end effect changes.
Yeah, okay, so then I'll use my short sword to try to knock him out.
Okay. Roll to hit. 15 hits. For 7 damage, as you smack him with the sword, he falls over unconscious. Alright. Bergen, roll a death saving throw. That's 1 fail.
Oh no.
Harakas, your turn.
Alright, I am going to move further into the room. And I am going to shoot this guy to the left of Hoyd, and I am not aiming to... I am aiming to deal damage to kill.
Okay. 5
I'm
misses.
gonna miss.
Serves you right.
Yikes. Aegis, death saving throw.
Alright.
Ooh, that's a success.
Nice.
Alright. Kenku's turn. 2 are going to continue to try and attack Hoyd. Roll. A 6 misses, but a 23 hits for 9 piercing damage.
I take half damage.
Okay. The other one's going to move up and attack the closest target, which is Billy Lou. A 23 hits for 8 damage.
Oh, man, yeah, that puts me out.
Okay, Hoyd, your turn.
There's no way, like with my long reach, you would let me swing my long sword, like just horizontally and try to bap both these on the head in one swing.
Unfortunately, I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's cleave. So without that, no.
Okay, I'll just attack either one because they're both kind of low.
Okay. 21 hits for 8 damage. I'll say you attack the right one, so Lightning can shoot the other one.
And then I will.
Yeah.
That's not gonna matter where I move, so I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. Fish, your turn.
We'll shoot at the left one over there.
Roll to hit.
Oh my
7
god, what is
misses.
happening?
Billy Lou Moonshine, make a death saving throw.
Oh, I tried to do this before. I have to do it manually, so what is it?
Just 1d20.
11. 11 is a success. Bergen, death saving throw.
Because I don't think you add Constitution to it.
Oh, let's go.
It's flat. Okay, that's a success. Heracus, your turn.
Please, for the love of God, kill
Alright,
the other
let's
ones.
see. Oh wow. I am going to move. Actually, I'm gonna just move a couple paces this way, and I am going to shoot this guy right here.
Okay.
Aiming to kill,
Okay. 20 hits,
and
8 piercing damage. He is still up. He has not been hit yet, so he now has an arrow sticking through him and doesn't look too good.
I'm gonna yell up to Fish. Wait, has Fish attacked? Oh, he finally attacked. Never mind.
Yeah, he's been letting loose arrows. He just hasn't been super effective this round.
I've been missing a lot.
Aegis, death saving throw.
Alright. Oh.
That is a fail. Kinku's turn. One is going to attack Hoyd. 11 misses. The other is going to guess run towards Heracus. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And try to swipe at you. That's 6 misses. Hoyd, your turn.
I slowly move there, and then same thing, just attempt to bap this guy.
Hit. That takes him out.
I don't think I rolled under a 20 for a single attack.
I don't think I rolled above a 10 for a single attack.
Man, after he's knocked out, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, I will go there, and then I will wait to attempt to stabilize people who are dying.
Okay. Fish, your turn.
I'm gonna move. Wait, no, I guess I'm gonna move up here so I can get a better shot into this guy because it was like behind the boxes a little bit. I'm gonna shoot at him. I finally
Hit. That's non-lethal, correct?
non-lethal.
Alright. He falls down unconscious. With all hostiles taken care of, we are now out of initiative order. Hoyd, you are trying to...
I want to stabilize the people who are down, or try to.
I'm gonna jump
Okay.
down.
And someone can help me because I don't know how I'm gonna do.
1 second. Okay, alright. If you're trying to stabilize someone, you need to make a medicine check.
Okay. I'll do Bergen first. Because I think that is... oh, there we go.
That's a success. Okay, so a successful medicine check makes it another successful death saving throw. So he's now at 2 successes, 1 failure.
Like
So
to
you could-
try to save Aegis.
Okay. That's a failure. So now Aegis is at 2 fails, 1 success.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys.
I only have a +1 medicine. I don't know if I want to help anyone.
I only have a +1 as well, so...
Well, they're rolling. If you have a plus, it's worth it because they're rolling at no anything. It's just a flat 1d, whatever.
I guess
so,
you're right.
Yeah. So Just depends on who's helping who. Hoyd, you can roll again for
Yeah, I
Bergen.
will.
That's a success. Bergen is
Alright,
stabilized
I'll roll for Billy. Dude.
Oh,
with
thank you.
1 HP. Okay, that's a success for Billy. Billy needs 1 more success to get up.
Wait, isn't Bergen a paladin?
Bergen is a paladin.
Oh,
Yeah,
if he's
so
up
we
there,
get
we'll just
We
let.
should have him bring Aegis up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's already used all of his lay on hands.
Oh,
for
he has
today.
used all of his land hands, but he
It's
might have
still
a
the
higher.
same day.
Yeah, I used it on Billy Lou last fight.
I'm not sure what his medicine is, but
Yeah.
Doesn't look like anything. I've just got a 1 next to it.
okay. All right. So
I can assist Heracus, right?
Oh,
to give
that's-
him
that's true.
advantage.
yeah, so we
Because
need a
you have
roll
a you
from
have a
Heracus then.
+2, so I'll assist Heracus in stabilizing Aegis.
Okay, so
So you'll have-
Heracus make a medicine at advantage.
Make a medicine at advantage.
So you just click it, and we'll take whatever the 2 highest is. There we
So
go.
16's a success. Or Aegis now has 2 successes, 2 failures.
Oh god.
I need another roll from Fish for Billy Lou.
Could we just say we assist all each other, so we'll all have advantage?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Nurse Hoyd, the rest of you.
Oh, thank God.
Advantage. That's Billy Lou is now up, stable with 1 HP. And I need a roll for Aegis now. Final roll from Heracus. Advantage.
Oh no.
Oh.
At advantage, a 6 is a failure. Aegis Benedict succumbs to his injuries
That's not
and is
good.
dead.
Oh my god.
He's dead.
No, I like to.
Oh no.
Fuck. I really like
Literally
your
the
character. I'm
second
sorry,
session.
dude.
Oh no. Aegis.
Okay. Everybody, your ears are kind of ringing the quiet stealthiness of battle. As you guys are kind of juxtaposed between that and just the stealthy nature of which you're infiltrating the building and the sudden clashing and clanging of blades and of crates crashing. As the sun settles, it is an unfortunate circumstance that your new acquaintance, Aegis Benedict, is no more. As Heracus tries to bring him back to life, though short their friendship was, is now cold, clammy hands. Heracus just kind of lets go. Tells the guy there's nothing more you can do.
Alright,
As-
I kill
I'm
one
gonna
of the
tend
knocked
to.
out people.
I'm gonna stop him from doing that.
Okay, alright, now here's the thing about the knocked out people. You'll notice that 2 of them have snails. Those people were knocked out. 2 of them, Hoyd tried to knock out, but he was raging and did not do that great of a job. I rolled randomly for it.
Oh.
He actually killed 2 of them already. So the skull and crossbones, Hoyd didn't mean to. His rage killed them. The 2 snails are unconscious.
Now that I'm down here and like looking at them, do I recognize any of them?
You haven't been with your home people in so long. In fact, it's such a sight even in Waterdeep to even see another Kinku. To see 4 in the same place working together, it did set your feathers on end to kind of see some of your brethren. The fact that they responded to you by name and knew you, you get the feeling that you might have known them at one point, but seeing as you left your flock at such a young age, you're not sure who these particular individuals are.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
From the far side of a warehouse, one of the crates tips over and crashes onto the ground.
Alright, I guess we go check it out. Wait, who? Only me and Hoyd have health, huh?
I only have 4 health, and I'm still raging. Well, I would have stopped raging to attempt to do the.
I have full health.
I'm gonna kneel by Agus's body, light a candle, and take out my prayer book.
Excuse me.
Thank you. Damn.
Okay. Bergen begins reading last rites and praying over the corpse.
Spikes.
Yikes.
Sorry, what's up?
I personally don't mean to argue with the DM.
Mhm.
But if that's the way you want to roll, that's the way you want to roll. I don't mind. But like, I'm reading the rules for stabilizing, and if you pass a medicine check to stabilize someone, automatically they just become stable.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they
Oh.
don't, because it says you can use your action to administer first aid to an unconscious creature and attempt to stabilize it, which requires a successful medicine check. A stable creature does not make death saving throws, even though it has 0 hit points. It just becomes stable, and they're unconscious.
Okay.
Helm, love you, baby.
Well,
In that
because
case-
I vaguely remember like that. I was like, I mean, that makes sense. It would make sense, but also I was like, I remember stabilizing someone. You just stabilize them with this flat roll. It doesn't count as a success or a failure.
Gotcha. In that case, as Bergen is reading the prayer books to
That's awesome.
Aegis, just a slight rose comes back to the color of his cheeks, and he coughs a few times and puts his hat back on and seems to have come to.
So is Aegis still prone, or is he like standing up now?
He would be prone, kind of getting up.
Alright. So Aegis, Bergen's reading the rites. And it's a very touching moment. Oh, their friend for so long, their long lost friend. And then boom, Aegis pops out and goes, "Surprise!" And then he starts coughing up blood.
Oh, praise Helm.
Ah, Bergen, my friend, thank you for reading my rights. I appreciate that very much so. I am very hurt.
Helm has seen fit to give you more days.
Praise hell. Thank you,
Praise
Jess.
hell.
Thank you.
I'm gonna spend like a little bit of time like with the bodies of the fallen Kenku and like kind of what's the word? Making sure at least the unconscious ones are like comfortable, and then like kind of I don't know what Kenku like death rituals are. I don't know what they do,
Gotcha.
but
Make it up yourself.
yeah, just kind of like give them some kind of like last rites.
Okay. Well, only 2 are dead. 2 are unconscious.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
sure.
I mean,
if,
the two that are dead, I'm just gonna kind of
Okay.
lay them like on their back, like how like may look like they're just comfortably resting, I guess.
Okay.
I kind of wish Witty's character was here so he could be robbing the bodies while you're doing this.
I'm also gonna kind of search the bodies a little bit, just not for like any loot, just to kind of see if there's anything I can that's like I can get like information from.
Other than their gear, they're completely. They don't even have coin purses. They are completely dry. They are
All right,
just armor, weapon, done.
gotcha. All right, well,
Okay,
should go
I was
investigate
reading-
the other box that dropped.
Yeah, I was gonna say wasn't quite listening when you said another box fell over.
Yes, a box from the far side of the warehouse underneath the stairwell seems to have fallen over.
So like over here.
Yep.
I would go with fish
All
too.
right, I'm gonna. Can I get on top of these boxes right here?
Yep.
I'm just
And I want to
gonna-
move slowly, not necessarily sneakily, just slowly.
Okay.
Like like. I don't want to say like holding a dodge action in case, but like I'm very timid.
Yeah.
Of just I know I don't feel very good, but like just being careful.
I'm gonna pull out my bow and aim in that direction, and I'm gonna say, "Come out with their hands up."
Some time passes. A moment. 2. The seconds feel long.
I'll nod to Hoyd, like go ahead.
Take a couple steps forward.
Hoyd,
I
as
don't
you
know
step-
where exactly the box is from. I'm just moving to that
Gotcha.
general area.
Gotcha. Hoyd, as you move forward, off to your left, you notice underneath the stairwell there's a small, kind of almost maybe a storage room or something like that, and the door creeps open. 2 inches. And 2 human hands kind of reach through the crack of the door, palms outstretched, and you hear someone say, "Don't shoot. I'm friendly."
I'll ask Who are you?
Elbow kind of opens the door, stepping through slowly. You see a tall human male, 6'2", kind of strawberry blonde hair, a very clean kind of shaven individual. Fancy clothing, though it's covered currently in grime and kind of muck. And he says, "My name is Raynar Neverember, son of the late Lord Daggalt Neverember.
Does
These
this make
men
sense to me
abducted
in any way?
He's saying words. You have no idea.
So he's like the prince, basically.
More or less. Fish, you would know that Daggalt Neverember at one point was the Lord of Waterdeep, though
Didn't he die
he
in the
is.
thing, the Dragon War.
He didn't die in the Dragon War. That was Leos and Erlenthar and some of the other heroes. But Lord Daggalt Neverember was indeed one of the members of the Council of the Dragon. Pretty much, everybody roll actually, everyone that's here that can hear this can roll a history. And we'll see how much you guys know, because some of this
They're
might be
spending
common
so
knowledge.
much time in the city. I would think that I would probably know something, but I guess I don't know anything because I've been living under a rock.
I'm not
the
gonna
whole
roll
time.
anything because my character would have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I was going to give you guys a DC 10 for the common knowledge and 15 for some tougher knowledge. So Taco and Bergen. So Aegis and Bergen. You guys know that Lord Daggalt Neverember was the open lord before the current lord. The current lord of Waterdeep is Lady Lariel Silverhand, who also served on the Dragon Council. Bergen would also know that Daggalt Neverember is still alive. He is originally the Lord of Neverwinter, and he got made to be the head of the Lord's Alliance, so he was leading Neverwinter, Waterdeep, and Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate was hit really hard during the Dragon War, and Neverember was his home city. So it seemed like the people of Waterdeep kind of got the least of his attention, and they kind of became resentful, and they voted him out of office. So while Daggalt Neverember still resides over both the cities of Baldur's Gate and of Neverwinter, Lady Lariel Silverhand is now the open lord of Waterdeep. And this appears to be his son, Raynar Neverember.
He doesn't look armed or anything, right?
Nope, completely unarmed. Seems fit. Seems like he could handle himself, but he's unarmed, unarmored. His nice clothing seems to be covered in filth, mud, dirt, grime. That's about it.
I'll kind of just like glare at him, and I'm like, kind of like turn my head like towards Fish and like back to him, just like making, because like if he stopped walking, I'll kind of just keep glancing at him to make sure he's not like running at me, like, because I don't know him, and after
Yeah.
the just getting attacked, I'm like a little like just being careful, and I'm just like waiting for someone to tell me what to do.
I feel like I may not know like intimate history, but I feel like I would recognize the name Neverember.
Yeah.
But so I'll see. He says that, and I'll just kind of lower my bow, and I'll like kind of gesture to Hoyd to stand down.
Okay. I'll lower my weapons, but still have them.
He's standing still as well, but as you lower your bow, he kind of lowers his hands from like the position of like, don't shoot me. He kind of looks further, and he sees the commotion and everything that happened, and he says, well, you don't know who you are, but you have my thanks. Intentionally or unintentionally, it seems you have saved me this night. These individuals meant to kill me.
Who of our other group is still awake? I know Harakas is. Is everyone else like just kind of like dazed, or are they?
Harakas is up. Everybody's up. They're just.
Okay.
They're just. Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask him about Floon. Like, have you seen the man matching this description? Basically.
Yes, my friend Floon. I traveled with him from the Skewer Dragon Inn 2 nights ago. It is my fault that he was taken.
Who is he taken by?
Well, that's been a bit of a question. This is a Zentarum hideout. The Zentarum thinks that my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was the Open Lord, and that he hid the gold somewhere in the city. And they think by using an artifact called the Stone of Galor, they can find it. The Zents kidnapped Floon and me, but they took Floon to their main hideout. They took us both here, attempting to interrogate us, and that's when those Xenathar thugs came and stole Floon, thinking he was me.
Does he, I mean, never mind. I wouldn't understand any of this, so I wouldn't know if he's telling the truth or not.
Can I insight him?
Yeah, good insight. He seems to be truthful.
Yeah, I didn't think it.
Could me, like, hearing the
I kind of messed up reading that. Did that make sense? Do I need to say that again?
I understood that.
He was the guy that met Floon at the bar at the end after the other guy left, and then they left, and then the other guys ambushed him, brought him here for interrogation, and then locked him in that room, and then took the other guy somewhere else.
Pretty much, yeah. They didn't take him somewhere else. They were holding him here, and the other gang came and snatched up him.
Okay, that's right.
That,
There was a gang fight inside here,
yeah.
and then during that they captured him, took him to the other place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
hearing heard the slight description of Floon,
Mhm.
would I and then looking at this guy, would it for me, would I be like, oh yeah, I could kind of get mixing them up,
Yeah, their build's the same. Their hair color's a little off. This guy has more of a reddish kind of tone to his hair, and Floon seems to be much more of a blonde. But they're both humans. They're of the same build. If you were in a fight in a dark warehouse and you're trying to grab somebody, it could have easily been a slip up. You hear, "City Watch, we have you surrounded."
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'll
Are
look
you-
back at
Is he friendly
guy
with the
who-
City Watch?
yeah.
He says, "Let me take care of this."
All right, I'll let him take care of it.
I want to be near him when he's talking to them, so I make sure he's not throwing us under the bus.
Okay. Yeah. The front door. You hear someone getting ready to charge it down, and then for some reason, when he charges the door, it just falls straight through, and he kind of too much momentum as he goes through the door, and the City Watch kind of flood in, and they all are freaking out, much like a SWAT team. And, "Show us your hands! Get on the ground!" And it is just a few moments before this place is just flooded with City Watch guards as they kind of fan out everywhere. Is everyone staying still for the most part?
Yeah, I'll sing, obviously, I'll follow what they chant me. I'm not
I'm putting my bow
I know
away
I'm
and
not
just
in
be
the
like,
wrong or nefarious or anything. So if they tell me to drop my weapons and stuff, I will do what they tell me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just put my bow
Not
back
happily,
on my
but
shoulder.
begrudgingly.
He says, "Who are you?
Nice.
We are the City Watch. Neverember, what are you doing here?" And Neverember kind of explains what happens. The sergeant takes off his metal helmet, kind of strokes a well-kept mustache, and he says, "Well, at least y'all safe. It'll get off my back if I save a noble. And the rest of you, best not to meddle in these matters. Leave this dirty business to City Watch. Go home. It is late. You have wounded. Be careful. Not all of the City Watcher officers are nice as me." It seems to be that he's letting guys off the hook for
Thanks,
whatever's
Arnie.
transpired here.
Yeah, I think my guy's gonna act gracious, but I think he's gonna shout out to Raynar. What kind of recompense do you have in mind for saving your life?
He says, "It's a great question. That'll have to be figured out, and we'll also have to figure out. I'll have to figure out how to save Floon. You guys should follow me back to. Well, I shouldn't go back to my estate. Should kind of keep things under the radar for now. Where are you all staying?"
Good
y'all-
question. I don't remember the name of the
Where
inn that we were staying.
staying?
We had the other inn, but do we like make that our base of operations?
The yawning portal. We're staying there.
The yawning portal.
Well,
Inn?
I have a room there, so that's where I would go back to.
I guess we just kind of default to that since we don't really know where else.
I mean, my guy's gonna want to go back there just to drink. So
I
Okay.
got some good ale over there.
Well, for the sake of wrapping up today's session, we'll say that Raynar accompanies you all back to the Yawning Portal Inn to talk over the
From this,
recompense.
if he wants to stay in like the room with me, it's like I don't know if he wants to get his own room or whatever, but I'll just offer it up.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, he'll probably stay with you for the time being, and he'll discuss the recompense for saving him, as well as, just whatever else you guys want to discuss, and we will pick up with that next session, where hopefully we have the two rogues that by then have gotten back to the bar and they're just completely late and missed out on all of this fun that the party went through.
The near-death experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I just say, I make it a point to really look up and down, like really take in the appearance of this captain, like police chief or the city watch chief. Like, what does he look like?
Okay, yeah, he's a middle-aged human. He's Caucasian. He's got kind of olive brown features. His name, I can type it in the chat, is Heistus Stage. Heistus Stage, or Staget, depending on what part of the globe you're from. And he's seems to be a fairly, respectful, honorable guy. Wasn't too crazy, anything like that.
Cool. Just making it very known that I look this guy up and down just to really features. Just really
Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Anything else going on before we end today's session?
I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah,
All right.
good.
Yeah, it's late night at this point during the game. You guys, the bar fight happened around 9 or 10. By the time you guys did investigating, got here.
Rest, 3 heal up.
Yeah, it's about 1 o'clock by the time you guys get back to the bar. So we'll pick up next session in the morning time. Everyone having slept and everyone healed up and that kind of stuff.
excellent.
cool.
Nice, sounds good.
GG guys, thank you Canuck for that on point medicine advice.
I didn't want
Saving
to. I
a life.
hope I didn't overstep. I was.
No,
just,
you're good. You're good.
okay.
You're good. I was like, damn, are these guys really that tough? The level 1 fight. They had 13 HP, and they have like good
They
decks.
just do a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's just yeah.
like
I also
goblins.
missed like 4 shots. So that was cool.
Hey,
And I'm a wizard, bro. I have no health whatsoever, so me walking with the cane is probably not the best idea.
I'm gonna just walk into this fight with a bunch of knives and swords and just start
Well,
whacking people with the
like-
cane.
Like, don't try to kill him. So I'm like, alright, firebolt and magic missile probably won't be good here. So I'm gonna just try to whack him.
Yeah.
Nope, I got smacked, bro.
I'm not sure about. It doesn't say like whether or not you can do rage non-lethally, but I was thinking like, okay, if he's like really angry, he might not. But in my head, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, if you're
Oh,
shooting
no,
a
I'm perfectly-
fireball at someone,
fair.
Yeah.
you're definitely not non-lethally
Yeah.
fireballing someone.
And I'm perfectly happy having that rage, attempting to do non-lethally, but like just rolling for it to randomly work or not. I'm perfectly happy with that because it makes sense.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just was doing that D20s high-low, 50-50. But good game, guys. I'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. Thank you guys for coming.
hell
GG's.
yeah.
Sweet, man. Thank you. Good job, guys.
Adios.